Questions for reflection. In today's first reading, Paul makes it clear that there were qualifications to be an elder in the early church, a presbyter. The word can also be translated priest. Paul refers to the fact that he should have an impeccable character. He explains how to know if a person has such character. Notice these qualifications are to be evident in the way an elder lives. Faith is more than words. It is a verb. It's meant to engage our entire life and be evident in our lifestyle. The apostle also addresses the qualities of a deacon, which are very similar, and the qualities of women who exercised any leadership among other women in the early church. To discern a vocation in the Lord is an important thing. But in the early church, it was not a volunteer position. It was recognized by the early bishops, the successors of the apostles, and the faithful. Then it was called forth. It was to be evident in the way of life and recognized. This criteria should still be operating in the church. The word vocation in its Latin root means to hear a voice. The voice we should be listening for is the voice of the Lord. Our responsorial psalm continues with the theme of impeccability, with the psalmist pledging to walk a blameless path. But the psalmist also pledges solidarity with others of blameless character and vows to make companions of them alone. This speaks to an important but often unspoken rule. As Christians, we should keep company with other Christians. This is especially important when it comes to choosing a spouse. This doesn't mean we cannot have friendships outside of our church. Indeed, we're called to love all people. But we must also be discerning, especially when it comes to starting a family. Today we hear that Jesus raised a man from the dead. Among all the miracles Jesus worked, the ones where he raised the dead are the most awe-inspiring. He then consoled the grieving mother with the words, "Don't cry." As a deacon, one of the toughest parts of my job has been to preside over the burial of children. The grief is palatable, yet Jesus' entire mission was to rescue us from death, something he accomplished through his own very public death and resurrection. We understand human mourning. We understand that it has a purpose, and while it diminishes in intensity over time, we never truly get past the loss of a loved one, especially a child. However, we must console ourselves with Jesus' words, "Don't cry," because Jesus will raise us, our children, and all of the faithful from the dead. And this is the good news of the gospel.